Clyde Smith Field on the campus of Cardinal Newman High School, where today we bring you high school baseball. It's the Maria Carrillo Pumas from the east side of town visiting the west side here to take on the Cardinal Newman Cardinals. These two teams played on Wednesday, a 3-1 win for Cardinal Newman. We have the rematch for you here today. Hello, everyone. I'm Dave Cox, along with Coach Mike Knackard. Great to see you, Knack. Great to be out here at Clyde Smith Field. And big rematch. These teams are very closely matched. Carrillo known for their pitching and defense. Newman known for their hitting. So this should be a great game.
Fantastic. It's great to be here. Great day for baseball.
Yeah, I got to love it. The left-hander on the hill for Cardinal Newman today, Richie Kingsborough. He will try and shut down this Maria Carrillo lineup. And they struggled to score on Wednesday. It was a 3-1 game, so their big concern today is trying to get some runs on the board against Cardinal Newman. We're going to take a look at the batting order for the Maria Carrillo Pumas, as announced by their head coach, Sammy Bruno. And it's going to look a little something like this. Hinchell leads it off with Ehrlicher, Eddie, Smith, Lucchesi, Kent, Allen, Walls, and Sturdivant rounding out the starting 9. Defensively, Cardinal Newman will put this lineup out on the field. It'll be Kingsborough and Moran, the batting order, Puello, Headley, Crawford, and Russell along the infield, Medden, Sullivan, and Rogling in the outfield. We are ready for our first pitch from Richie Kingsborough, the left-hander, to the leadoff batter, Gabe Hinchell. And Hinchell hits this one left side. Crawford stops it, but cannot make the play. And there's a base runner for Maria Carrillo. Probably called that a hit, went to his backhand.
I would say so. Hard hit ball right there, making action.
So right away, Carrillo gets a runner on.
It is official hit.
So just like that, a runner aboard. Lefty versus lefty now, as Ehrlicher steps in.
This kid's got a good average, 447 on the year.
And Ehrlicher pitched against this Newman team on Wednesday. He's really a very good pitcher, one of the best in the area. And there's a strike. Throw over to first base.
It's getting a little breezy out there. It's going to be interesting for fly balls.
Yeah, Ehrlicher hitting 447. He does have one home run to his credit this year. And that's on the corner, 1-2. Nice spot right there by Richie Kingsborough. Set up way outside this time. Two count here. Little throw over to first base. Say Kingsborough's numbers on the year. He is 3-0 with a 5.34 ERA. Full count, going the distance here with Ehrlicher and Kingsborough. Starting this game, Carrillo with a runner aboard already. Runner goes, and that one's fouled off. Hinchell got a pretty good jump that time off the lefty. And Ehrlicher fouled it off. Carrillo comes in with a 12-4 record. Cardinal Newman at 13-2. Newman was ranked in the top 10 last week before losing to Petaluma. They have fallen to 24th. Still pretty good ranking in terms of the state. That throw almost got away. The big first baseman, Vero Puello, the sophomore, was able to snag it, however. The beauty of having a large body over at first base.
He's a big young man. Big target.
Ehrlicher waiting. Runner goes again, swing and a miss. Throws a little high, and Hinchell's out. Oh my goodness.
Strike him out, throw him out.
It's a double play. Wow, let's take a look at that. Here's the jump for Henschel. See it on the replay. Decent jump. He's looking in to hit and run all the way. Quick tag on the back. Got him. It's the first time he's been caught stealing all year. He was 19 for 19 going into that at bat. And of course, Moran, one of the top catchers in the area, going to Long Beach State.
Richie.
Garrett Eddy, who's doing the pitching today for Carrillo, steps in, fouls that one well. It might be playable. Puello's down the line, and Puello snags it. Wow. Puello makes a great catch going down the line. And the side is retired. Let's take a look at that one again. Puello saved the throwaway on the pickoff, and now he snags that one going over the shoulder. How do you like that one, Mac?
That answered my question with balls in the air.
Might be able to pick it up a little bit right here as well. A little bit late on that, but Puello makes the play, and Richie Kingsborough is headed off. So now we'll take a look at the lineup for Cardinal Newman. And it's going to look a little something like this. It'll be Medden, Moran, Lombardi, Crawford, Russell, Rogleen, Sullivan, Puello, and Headley rounding out the starting nine for Coach Derek Divinity. There he is on the step. Of course, he used to coach at Maria Carrillo. Now we're going to take a look at the defense for Carrillo. Baker behind the plate. Pitcher is Eddie, Sturdivant, Walls, Henschel, and Kent around the infield. Smith, Casey, and Ehrlicher in the outfield. Coach Sammy Bruno leading it off for Newman will be Quinn Medden. Medden showing bunt.
Good pitch.
Medden had a big RBI triple in that win over Newman, over Carrillo on Wednesday. Also made a great play on defense in that game. Threw a runner out at the plate when it was 2-1, keeping it at 2-1. It's a relay in from third baseman Mitch Russell to Shane Moran, and that kept the score 2-1. That was a big play in that game. Just missed with that one. Kind of wanted it, I think.
Just in a few inches.
Quinn Medden's numbers on the year heading over 400. Slaps that one foul.
It's a good job getting rid of it. Protecting yourself at the plate, get another pitch.
Garrett Eddy on the year is 4-0 and 0.59 ERA. Does not get much better than that at the high school level. And there's strike three as he paints the corner with that one. Pretty pitch.
You can see why right there. Locating down and away, right on the paint.
So Edie records his first strikeout. That'll bring up Shane Moran. Moran, one of the top players in the area, no doubt about it, hitting .311 this year. Derek peeks in the dugout there, blocks our shot. Thanks, Derek. Appreciate that.
Handsome fella he is.
You and Derek were teammates back in the day. Spent a lot of time with him. Are you surprised that he's been so successful as a head coach?
Not at all. He's a hard-working man.
Interesting. A lot of guys from your era ended up being coaches. You know, in that area. You graduated. What was that? Mid-90s, somewhere around there. I'm getting a little older.
1994.
Okay. All right. Wow.
We're getting up there now.
I remember that class of '94 very well. Now I have some fond memories.
Yes, sir. Great bunch of kids that I grew up playing with. Great work ethic, and it's translated to the teams that they coach today. Very proud of that.
Had the pleasure of coaching both Knack and Derek at the JV level back in the day. One of my favorite seasons ever, I'll tell you.
I think we
Long run for the left fielder, Smith, and he does not get there. That one falls foul.
That was a tough play right there.
3-2.
Garrett's ball moves away from the lefty pretty good. He's got some sink to it.
Aidan Lombardi waits on deck. 3 D1 guys in a row in this lineup for Newman, Moran, Lombardi, and Crawford, who hits fourth. That's why they're ranked in the top 25 in the state. 3-2 pitch on the way, and he walks him. A rare walk issued by Garrett Edie.
It's good plate discipline. Laying off that chest-high fastball can look pretty good sometimes to a hitter.
And Aidan Lombardi steps in. So a runner aboard with 1 out. Lombardi steps in and takes one low and away. Lombardi has a couple of home runs this year, hitting .371 on the season with 15 runs batted in for this Cardinal Newman team. He's one of the guys you fear in this lineup for sure. There's a strike. Newman doesn't run quite as much as Carrillo. Carrillo stole 55 bases on the year coming into this one. They like to be aggressive and make things happen.
Be a good test for Moran behind the dish today.
Yeah, he's already thrown 1 out, so he passed the test in that first inning, getting Hinchell for the first time all year. That one misses outside. Edie's struggling a little bit with control, falls behind 2-1 after striking the leadoff batter out. Brian McGee, the first base coach here at Cardinal Newman. There's a strike. Plate umpire today is Mark Guincilani, something like that, tough last name. Gary Reichelmeyer is the base coach.
Mr. Umpire.
Ryan gave me that name a couple times, but I lost it.
Oh, we got a little ball on the outfield here.
Guincilani? Guincilani. Let's go with Guincilani. What do you think, Ryan? I'm gonna try to respell it for me. See if we can get it right.
Mark's been umpiring, and so has Gary for a long time in the area. They're good umpires.
Giacomini, our intern. Gincilani. There we go. Okay, we'll go with that. Gincilani. It's behind the plate. We'll call him Mark today. Swing and a miss right there. So Edie settles down, gets the strikeout for the second out. And now Crawford will step in. So Crawford also has a couple home runs this year. Newman's hit 5 home runs as a team. Takes that one up high. Crawford hitting .350. He's on his way to the University of California. He's going to become a Golden Bear when this season's over. That one's right on the corner.
Come on, Carson. You got a 12?
Moran walked. He's at first. Crawford at the plate. Runner goes, and Crawford delivers a base hit to left field. Moran might have run into the shortstop. Not sure if they're going to call that, but he definitely made some contact there.
I'd like to see the replay.
There's Crawford's swing.
Mitch.
Just drove that one right into left field very solidly. We'll see if we can pick up the contact now. Coming around second base. Moran was going with the pitch. And he comes around and right there, maybe not, it was close. He kind of did a little Olay act. This one's hit to second. Walls to Hinchel, and the side is retired. So Newman comes up empty, but they do get a couple guys aboard. So we've completed 1 full inning of play. Newman and Maria Carrillo will take a break right here and be back with more here at Clyde Smith Field when we come back from this timeout on YSN365.com.
Play number 1, ask kids what they want. My advice to parents and caregivers. I think the most important thing for parents is establishing an element of fun and imagination. I think that's really key. At an early age, it's important for kids to have freedom and have flexibility to create and to imagine and for the game to be fun while teaching fundamentals of the sport. I think it's hard to find that blend, but it's extremely important. Visit projectplay.us to give sports back to kids.
So we're heading to the top of the second inning. 1 hit apiece for these teams and no runs on the board. We expect this to be kind of a low-scoring nail biter. It's going to come down to who executes late in the game. Might be a bunt, a sac fly, whatever it takes to push runs across. Well, Newman, they've had some pretty good success offensively. Only scoring 3 on Wednesday was unusual for them. Credit Carrillo's pitching for sure. Ehrlicher did a nice job keeping them at bay.
They came out of the box hitting the ball pretty well so far in that first inning, so it'll be exciting to see some good pitching, good hitting, and see who wins this battle.
Kingsborough benefit from the strike him out, throw him out double play. That was a big play in that first inning.
That is a rally killer.
If you'd like to find out how you can become a Cardinal Newman Cardinal, go to cardinalnewman.org. Their admissions page is waiting for you to get all the information you need to become a part of it, become a student athlete here at Cardinal Newman High School. Chief Kingsborough getting ready to do his thing here as we head to the top of the second inning. Zach Smith steps in, fouls that one off. Zach Smith hitting .214 on the year with 7 runs batted in. This lineup, especially toward the bottom half of the lineup, has been shuffled around a lot. He's not afraid to pinch hit. That's hit well, but right at Crawford. Makes a nice play. Carson Crawford, 1 away. Kingsborough appreciates that. Zach Smith, not so much. Ball was hit well, just right at him. Gio Lucchesi steps in next. Chasey hit 222 on the air. He had to sit out part of the season after transferring from Windsor toward right field. Roglin toward the foul line, and he's got it. Second out. 2 quick ones for Kingsborough. Carson Kent is next. Fouls it off. 0-1.
Tell you what, they're swinging. They're being aggressive early on, first pitch.
Kent hitting 262 this year. 7 runs batted in on the year. Evens up the count at 1-1. Pops that one up. Shielding the sun at second base is Headley. And he's got it to retire the side. So Kingsborough sets them down in order and sets them down quickly. We will head to the bottom half of inning number 2. Newman and Carrillo. We'll be back with more after this.
Play number 8, emphasize prevention. This is for coaches, parents, caregivers, anybody who oversees the development of a child. Here we go. The number 1 rule we got to follow, we got to take our egos out of the game. It's not about us. It's about our children. And when we do everything we can to reduce their stress and anxiety, to not give them a fear of failure, guess what? We reduce their risk of getting injured. So we all need to support our children by taking our egos out of the game.
Garrett Eady back out for the top of the second inning. Brian McGee headed over to first base. Former Sonoma State player.
Yes.
He was probably a Cossack as opposed to
He was a Cossack, yeah. Coach McGee is a fantastic coach and player. I grew up watching him play.
Gavin Roglin will be the first hitter for Newman to lead off the second inning for the Cardinals. He has a home run this year. Good guy to have right in the middle of that lineup.
Absolutely.
Breaking ball misses just a little bit up. What are you seeing from Eady so far that you like about his command and how he's trying to mix things up?
What I'm seeing is he's trying to get his pitches down and away early, get ahead of the count, put himself in a strikeout situation. He's just missing right there.
This pitching staff here at Carrillo, they've been together since their sophomore year, and Coach Bruno's really brought them along. Very proud of how they have developed, and as seniors, obviously it's paid off a 0.98 team ERA.
That's incredible. It's very impressive. In fact, when you told me those numbers, I thought it was a misprint.
Swing and a miss. That's a tough pitch right there. Boy, that thing moved nice. That's like a good hard slider. But
he's just locating it down and away with that pitch, so it's making it tough on the hitter. It's a hard pitch to hit.
Eady winds and deals. Another breaking ball. This time Roglin sits on it, and he drives it into left field for a base hit. May try to stretch it. He is. The throw is coming in. Roglin is safe with a double.
Did a nice job on hitting a mistake pitch up. Well done.
Yeah, that one just kind of hung in the zone a little. Good jump out of the box. And you see, he kind of was watching all the way and made a great turn. The throw is just a little bit late. Roglin is in with a lead-off double for Newman. Bunt attempt. Justin Sullivan at the plate. See, Newman's already thinking play for 1 run here early in the game.
Absolutely. A little small ball action going on.
Roglin in scoring position here. Throw almost got away. Nice stop by Henschel.
I think sometimes when pitchers pick off the second, they realize they don't have to make that throw. Something that we teach at the upper level.
Yeah, especially if the timing's off or you're not comfortable, don't risk it. There's a strike. 2. Sullivan had a couple of hits against Carrillo on Wednesday. Part of that game, he drove in the first run of the game, make it 1-0. Moran had a sac fly to make it 2-1. And as I mentioned earlier, Quinn Medden drove in the 3rd run with a 7th inning triple. Gave them a little insurance going into that 7th inning. Got 6 good innings from Titone in that ball game. He only gave up 3 hits over 6 innings to get the win. This one's hit toward right field. Ehrlicher has it. Oh, and he lost it in the sun. Ehrlicher completely lost it. And Newman is going to get a run out of this. He's coming in. Is Roglin. Wow. Ehrlicher completely lost that in the sun. That is tough. I was wondering whether or not they were going to try to run on him or not. Having pitched the other day, obviously he's got a good arm. Here it is. Puello steps in. Looked like he had it momentarily. Was kind of camped under it, but then he just completely lost it. Puello at the plate now. Newman gets a run home.
Yeah.
So got to give him a hit on that, I guess.
That is a hit. Unfortunately, it counts though.
Yeah.
Line drive in the books.
And an earned run against Garrett Eady, a very rare earned run.
That's baseball for you. Find a patch out there.
Puello, the big left-handed sophomore, swings and misses. Vero had to sit out part of the season as well after transferring, but he came from Carrillo. It was an 8-game sit out. That one misses just low to even up the count at 2-2.
We're working him away, trying to stay away from his power.
Roglin at 3rd. He had the triple, the sun-aided triple. And Puello goes the other way, and that is going to be in the gap. Coasting home is Roglin. Puello has a stand-up double, and the Cardinals add to the lead.
Well done. Wow. Took that pitch away, drove in the left center gap for an RBI. That's fantastic.
Cardinals are rolling as John Headley steps in next. Headley showing bunt. Nice stop by the catcher. That is Ryder Baker, who's doing the catching today. He is not hitting, though. He's being DH for, as we see. Sammy Bruno is going to take a walk. There's Headley hitting .207. Here's Puello going away with that. Just a very nice swing. I tell you what, for a big fellow, he moves pretty well, too.
Hey, he went against my thoughts. I thought they were trying to stay away from his power, but apparently he likes that up and away fastball.
Take a look at Roglin's hit to right field. See at what point he realized he might have a chance. He pops it up. He's kind of coasting a little bit right there, and then all of a sudden he speeds it up. Tough break. As Coach Sammy Bruno heads out to the mound. Bruno, who played here at Carrillo for Derek, or maybe Tagnoli, I'm not sure now. Takes a walk. 2-0. That one's fouled off. Make the count 0-2, so now swinging away. Still no outs. The Cardinals have a runner at second. They've already plated 2 in this inning. And a waste pitch up and away. That one's fouled off.
Coach still has the hands.
Yes, he does. Great middle infielder back in the day here.
I hit him hundreds of ground balls, hundreds.
Yeah. Swing and a miss. Much needed strikeout right there for the first out.
Come on, Quinn. Bring him in. Bring him home.
Back to the top of the order, Quinn Medden.
There you go.
Medden, who struck out looking his first trip to the plate. Edie seems to be settling down a little bit after that visit. Bouncer to short, Henschel charges it and makes the play. Moving up to third is Vero Pueo. There he is now, 2 away. Shane Moran is next. Moran walked in his first trip. Pueo 90 feet away from making it 3-0. Takes up and away. Being very careful with Moran. And Moran hits us in the right field. Ehrlicher, long run, and it is going to bounce over the fence for a ground rule double. And the Cardinals get another run on the board. 3-0 Newman as Pueo scores. And Moran has a double. Wow. Let's take a look at that swing. Just turned on it very nicely.
Balanced swing.
Your turn, Bob.
Nice job.
Abe Lombardi is next. Swing and miss. Pitch gets away, however, and Moran is going to move up to third.
Well, I thought it was a foul ball.
They didn't call it. struck out back in the first inning. 3-0 Newman. Nice breaking ball right there.
Nice pitch. Stay right there and you'll be all right. Get out of this inning.
As a college coach, what do you look for, particularly in a pitcher, to be able to compete at your level?
You know what? You're going to have to pitch through.
Line drive handled by Walls for the 3rd out. Go ahead, continue that.
No, absolutely. I think in a situation like this, you're going to give up runs, you know, in college and high school, and you have to be able to continue to compete and limit your damage. So, you know, 3 runs. I know Garrett hasn't given up many runs this season, but, you know, to come back out and keep your team in the game, you know, says a lot about your character.
Absolutely, and 3-0 Newman. Just a really nice start for the Cardinals. And they've proved that they can score. Well, if you'd like to get involved in the alumni golf tournament here at Cardinal Newman, that's coming up June 10th at Windsor High School. You can go to cardinalnewman.org, head to the events page, and sign up your foursome. It's a great fundraiser, always a lot of fun. The Cardinal Newman Alumni Golf Tournament, that is June 10th at Windsor Golf Club. You gonna play in that, Nick?
I am not a golfer, unfortunately, but I do like.
I know I've seen you out there riding around in the cart, but
absolutely.
not actually.
I enjoy watching the game, to be honest. I felt like baseball was such a tough sport as it was. I didn't want to pick up another one.
You're smart. You're smarter than me. Top of the second, Petaluma is up 3-1 over Casa Grande. Good ball game going down in the South County. As we see the lefty Richie Kingsborough.
He's got a little bit of a cushion going on now, you know.
Yeah, that's big. You don't want to get too relaxed and too comfortable, but that is nice to have that little cushion. He so far has set them down in order. And he'll face Wesley Allen to lead off this inning. Allen scored a couple runs this year, hitting just a shade under 200. This tail end of the order has got to try to produce something for Coach Bruno. This has been where he's had to pinch hit a lot, DH for different guys, trying to make things happen any way he can.
We're definitely going to have to see some more pitches from him.
There's a strike. 1-1 is our count. Kingsborough winds and deals a little low that time. Nice breaking ball. Good spot for that. 2-2.
It's a great pitch on a 2-1 count.
Slow roller, going to be a tough play. Cut off at third, the throw in time. Nice job by Mitch Russell to make that play. One away. Play the third baseman absolutely has to cut that off from the shortstop. And Mitch Russell did just that. So 1 out. Johnny Walls is next.
Business.
Walls does have an RBI this year. Little looper, that could drop. Dive, it's down. Great attempt.
Good effort.
In left field by Quinn Medden. He made it very interesting.
I didn't think it was going to be close.
Here's the swing. Pitch was just kind of popped up. Terrific effort in left field.
Came on like gangbusters right at the last second.
Let's see. Richie Kingsborough now. Carrillo showing bunt. Moran throws behind. He likes to do that. See that effort again out there in left field by Quinn Medden. I didn't think he had a chance, honestly.
Streaking across the field. I'm impressed.
Made it close. Second hit of the day for Carrillo.
He's going to make a living out there today if he stays on that outside corner.
As Ehrlicher steps in. Throw over to first again. Or check it, Caleb Sturdivant at the plate now for Carrillo. Sturdivant does have 5 runs batted in this year. Key part of that batting order for Carrillo, trying to turn things over for the top. Henschel waits on deck. Moran set up off the plate. Kingsborough put it right there. Ball 2.
Aim of the game. Base runners. Need lots of them.
Second hit of the ball game for Carrillo on that little looper. Swing and a miss right there as Kingsborough looks to notch that second out here in this inning. 3-0 lead. Puma's hoping to come back and get a run on the board. This one hit toward right field. Roglin shading with his glove, and he makes the catch.
Nice job. It's not an easy play at all with that sun in their face.
Oh, we were talking about that back when you played. Home plate was
Completely
down what is now down the left field line, and so left field was more of a little bit of a sun. Not as bad. When they moved it back to this, it really makes right field, second base, and first base have to look right up into that sun. It's brutal. Gabe Henschel at the plate now.
Nice catch.
Pitch misses up and away. Henschel led off the game with a base hit, but then was caught stealing for the first time all year. Henschel offers that one.
Looks tasty up there. Take a swing at it. A 2-0 count.
Yeah, 2-0. That's a tough pitch to swing at. You mentioned plate discipline, such an important thing. Knowing the count, knowing the situation, knowing what you're looking for as a hitter.
Absolutely.
Good. Henschel lays off that one, 3-1. Woulda, coulda, shoulda been ball 4.
Could have been.
Carrillo likes to run, although Moran threw out Henschel to start the game, so that may make Coach Bruno a little hesitant, but that's ball 4 to Henschel as he misses downstairs, and there are now 2 runners aboard, and the guy you want up in this situation, Austin Ehrlicher.
I'm sure he wants a little redemption now after that misplay in right field. This is a great time to hit. This is the spot you want.
Big at bat right here for Ehrlicher. First time up, Kingsborough got him. 2 on, 2 outs. There's a strike. 1-1 to Ehrlicher. 3-hitter for this Carrillo team. 2-hitter, excuse me. They moved him up. He usually hits third. Hitting .447 on the year. It's a good reason to have him in the 2-hole. 2-out situation right here. Misses away.
I don't think they're going to give him anything to hit unless it's a mistake.
Yeah. I think a lot of coaches underestimate the 2-hole. They use that
Absolutely.
as a fun slash type guy.
Yeah.
That guy comes up middle, late in the game a lot of times in RBI situations like this. That's why Buster Posey's been hitting second for the Giants.
Absolutely. Get your best hitters up more times.
Being very careful, but that one hits the outside corner. Tough pitch to hit. Good spot.
Yeah.
Walls at second. Hinchell at first. 2-2 with 2 outs. That one misses, so we're going to go the distance. The runners will get a head start.
This is fun play right here. This is get everybody running.
Gentlemen, start your engines. Runners are moving, and that one just misses.
Good eye. It's off the plate. It's a good pitch, though. Good pitch.
It was close.
Yeah.
Bases loaded now. Garrett Eady will step in. Coach DeBenedetti's going to take a walk now.
It's a good time to give the pitcher a break and reset a little bit.
Yeah, just check in, make sure they know what they want to do with this batter. You know, it's a big situation right here. A base hit right here, and this complexion of this game is completely different.
Yeah, not a lot of room for a mistake pitch, but you still got to throw that ball over the plate and make things happen.
Derek headed back. Eady hoping to help his cause right here. Flew out his first time up. And here we go. Bases are loaded. 1-0 the count. 2 outs. Check swing right to Vero Puello. He's going to take it himself, and the side is retired. So they get out of the jam and leave the bases loaded. Wow.
Dodged a big one.
Yes, indeed. So Cardinals back to the dugout with the 3-run lead. They pitch around perhaps a couple of key hitters, and they get the ground out. And we'll head to the bottom of the 3rd inning after this timeout.
Play number 3, encourage sport sampling. And my advice to parents and caregivers is allow your kids to explore as many activities as possible, which will help them explore who they really are. Something I'm most proud of, even to this day as an adult, I was the only 3-sport athlete in my graduating class of nearly 700 people. And that was just something why I felt pride was every single season I was a part of a new team. I had new friends and several different groups of people that I was getting to know and learn from. And then each sport, cross country, basketball and soccer, taught me different lessons about competition, about teamwork, and about personal growth. And so when I think back really about my experience in high school, being a 3-sport athlete has really helped me be a better professional and be a better teammate with so many different people. And I think that variation of sport was a big reason why.
There you see the story, 3 runs and 5 hits for Newman. Garrett Eady try and keep it right there. Carson Crawford steps in for Newman. Crawford singled first time up. Try and set the table once again for Newman. They have already scored 3 earned runs off Garrett Eady, who hasn't given up a whole lot of earned runs this year, that's for sure. coming into today's game, he had given up 2 earned runs in 23 2/3 innings.
You got it, Carson.
That was foul, as we mentioned in the open. You know, Carrillo known for their pitching, Newman known for their hitting, so something's got to give. So far, it has been the Newman hitting that has won the battle. Crawford also does some pitching for this team. He came in and got the save, a 3 strikeout save in the 7th inning against Carrillo on Wednesday. All 3 were caught looking as well. Already some action down in the bullpen. Looks like there's a lefty heating up down there.
Yeah. Oh.
And he is hit by the pitch.
Tell you what, with 2 strikes on the hitter, you're like, I'll take that.
Absolutely. Looks like the lefty in the bullpen is Jason Dalby warming up for Carrillo.
If Garrett get himself a ground ball double play here, it'd be just fine.
Mitch Russell at the plate now. And he's bunting.
Ooh, nice bunt.
It's a beauty, but it's going to dribble foul.
It's good placement right there.
Throw over, checking the runner back in.
It was still a dead ball.
Now it's foul off at the plate. No runs, 2 hits for Carrillo thus far. 3 runs, 5 hits. Big play in this game was that sun-aided triple by our on-deck hitter, Gavin Rogling. Mitch Russell hits this one to short. Hinchell has a little trouble getting it out of the mitt, and the throw is not in time.
Now he got himself the ground ball. Just gonna come up with it here.
Check that. Rogling actually had a double. Sullivan drove him in. Let's take a look at that again. See, Hinchell just had a little trouble getting that out of the mitt. He was thinking second, I think, and then was trying to adjust, and then just didn't quite get it out in time. So another scoring opportunity for Newman. This one hit in the hole. That's a base hit. That's going to get a runner home for Newman. Throw comes all the way in, and the runners move up. 6th hit of the ball game for Newman. They now lead it 4-0.
Such a tempting play for outfielders to want to throw that ball to home plate.
All the way in, yep. Allowed everybody to move up. That's Sam Bruno's going to come out. Could be it for Garrett Eady. So that's it for Garrett Eady. And Newman proves they can do their thing against a tough pitcher. And, you know, Derek DeBenedetto takes a lot of pride in that. It happened today. They put the bat on the ball. They were waiting for certain pitches at certain times, and
absolutely. They capitalized on the mistakes, the pitches that were up. When Garrett was down, they couldn't hit that. So, it's a tough day for him. Good job for Newman's offense. They did what was needed to be executed.
So the lefty comes in. Looks like he's making his first appearance of the year, actually. Oh, no, 18. Hang on. This is Volmerding. Yeah, it looked like a 10 from as far away as we were, but this is Josh Volmerding, sophomore, 6'2" lefty. And Volmerding has thrown 15 2/3 innings this year, has a 2.23 ERA. He's a strikeout guy, 24 strikeouts so far this year, in just 15 2/3 innings. So that has been his thing. And Justin Sullivan steps in to face him. He had that sun-aided triple, drove in a run. Got Newman's offense really going. No outs. Newman's already put a run on the board. First pitch is a strike.
Getting that first one over.
Ooh, a little squeeze attempt right there. Safety squeeze. He misses it. 0-2.
So as a catcher, you really want to block everything here on an 0-2 count.
Tried to go upstairs and he fouls it straight back. Puello is on deck. Bouncer to third. They'll look the runner back. Throw across. Runner goes back. 2 outs. Or 1 out, excuse me.
What do you do right here, Coach? Do you give him a free pass here, load up the bases, set it up for a double play, or you let him hit?
I think I might give him a free pass. I mean, it's 4-0.
It is lefty on lefty, so this could present a challenge a bit.
Puello did have a double and an RBI his first time up, although it is a lefty versus lefty matchup, so maybe you trust your lefty. Go right at him.
As we always say, let the kids play. Ryder Baker does stop that one. Puello at the plate. Chance to do some more damage. Already a 4-0 lead for Newman. That's on the corner. Evens up the count at 1-1. That was just a bit outside. Good call by our plate umpire. Curveball, and it's a beauty. Strike 2. It's a good spinner.
Yeah, I think it's a good call to pitch to the lefty here, lefty versus lefty. I think that's
I agree.
probably a good idea. Newman's proven that their lineup is tough, top to bottom.
You can do it, just like last time.
He does it again, but he hung this one, and Puello rips it up the middle for a base hit. Cardinals are going to play 2. Vero Puello comes through big time with another RBI base hit.
Again,
Second of the day.
Again, he attacked a up pitch.
Proving that he can go up the middle and the opposite way. John Headley steps in next. 6-0 Newman.
This pitch.
Foul back by Headley. Hit into left field. That's another base hit. Headley delivers. Quinn Medden will be next, top of the order. Newman just putting bat on ball all day. Let's another look at that swing.
Well, reached it, but he got it through the 5-5 hole there pretty good.
Runners are going, double steal, and they pull it off nicely. How about that? And Coach Bruno's arguing for interference. There was a little contact. As long as he's held his position in the box, it's not interference, but umpires are going to talk about it a little bit. Neither one's going to make a call. Bruno's a little hot. With a stolen base. I think the call's going to stand. I don't think they're going to change it. Heated discussion at the plate.
A little bit of frustration. It's understood.
Coach Bruno's going to head back to the dugout. Still only one out. Now runners at second and third.
It's a good location right there. Come back with it again.
Medden rips this one into left field, left center field, I should say. And that's going to get 2 more Cardinals home. Wow. Newman on a roll right now. And their dugout is having a good time. Wow. Shane Moran is next. Pitch gets away, runner's going to move up. Here's that base hit again. Solid contact. No doubter. Moran at the plate. Fouls it off.
Floodgates have opened a little bit. Damage control needed.
Moran is 1 for 1 today with a single and a walk. Double, excuse me, not a single. Sorry to shortchange you on that, Shane. And I'll make good on that graphic. Check it out right there. 1-for-1 double. Wow, it's a big deal. You know, you gotta get that right.
Absolutely.
I know singles hitter Shane's gonna say, man, come on, man.
Hey.
It was a ground rule double.
Coach,
I mean,
I've
come
been
on.
notorious to turn doubles into singles in my older age. So.
Yeah. Oh, I don't remember you taking a whole lot of at-bats, Coach.
Oh. That's why I like the #1 spot, the pitcher's mound.
Still only 1 out. I believe there's some chirping going on in that dugout. They're all over Yumps right now. I think he's going to try to shut it down best he can. Not getting over that play. I think he gave a warning, which could result in Coach Bruno being restricted to the dugout.
Yeah, I'm not too familiar with the rules in high school as far as that's concerned.
Not that it's ever happened to me, but I am familiar with that rule.
I've never seen you been thrown out of game.
Base hit, right field, solid hit. See if they wave the runner. Nope, they're going to hold him up. As the hit parade continues for Newman. Wow.
Their team average is going up today.
You could say that. Came in hitting over 300.
Wow.
Here's the swing. Moran has his second hit of the day. 5 hits in this inning, and all of them singles. See Moran's classic left-handed stroke. That's why he's going to the next level.
It's a good swing. A little bit different than next level, but that translates.
You got it, 8.
Newman now leads at 8-0. Lombardi at the plate now. He's looking for his first hit of the day. I'm sure he would like to join the party. More action down in that Carrillo bullpen. Swing and a miss.
You got it, 2.
Grant Connor is down in the bullpen for Carrillo.
Hit. Go.
There's Grant. Foul off the plate. 2-2. Big inning for Newman. They've played it 5. That one's fouled straight back.
Good battle going on here in the plate.
Carson Crawford waits on deck.
Stay on the edge of the ball.
3-2. See if Coach DeVinny starts the runner here. Shane Moran at first. He does. And it's ball 4.
All right, Carson, get this back. Go Carson right now, kid. Go Carson.
Come on, Carson, make the order.
And here comes Coach Bruno out of the dugout once again.
This is tough for a coach. It's the never-ending inning.
They have batted all the way around this inning. Josh Volmerding. Connor Grant will come in. Senior. Grant's thrown 10 innings this year. Giving up 7 hits, 7 strikeouts, a couple of walks, only giving up 1 earned run. So he's been pretty solid for Coach Bruno.
Oh, he's 1 pitch away from getting him out of this inning. For a good sinking fastball, play in your favor. I tell you what, though, it's great to see high school baseball being played for a lot of these kids. You know, missing a lot from this COVID pandemic.
Yeah, it really is amazing, and the coaches don't get enough credit for what they had to go through to get to this point. Starting, you know, they had periods of time where they could only work out, they couldn't practice their sport, they could lift weights, they could run, whatever, they could only condition. Then they had to go through a period where they could be on the field, but they couldn't use bats and balls, and they had
Crazy.
to kind of go through the motions. I don't know what you do, you know.
Oh my goodness.
And then finally they added the next layer, which was being able to do a little bit of everything, as we see Coach DeBenedetti. Carson Crawford will step in next for Cardinal Newman. He's been on base twice today. He led off this inning, getting hit by the pitch on an 0-2 pitch. Takes a strike. Bases loaded for Cardinal Newman now. 1 out. Connor Grant. Nice stop.
Nice
by
job.
Ryder Baker. Yeah, that was a changeup down in the dirt.
It's working hard back there today.
Another great stop. Wow. He had to go way outside for that one.
I don't know how he got that. That was outside the left-handed batter's box.
You can almost read his mind. He's like, man, oh man, come on. We got to get out of this inning. Get me back to the dugout.
Please.
This inning's gone on way too long for Carrillo.
There we go.
Fly ball left field. Not sure if they'll try to tag the runner up. And then it ends up being fairly shallow. They bluff. And it's cut off.
Here you go.
Second out.
2 down. 1 to go.
Mitch Russell at the plate. Big swing and a miss.
Mighty swing. Trying to cash in right there.
There's a strike, kind of a generous call, a little low, but got the call. 1-2 to Mitch Russell. Nice curveball, and the side is retired.
Nice job by Connor Grant.
Connor Grant gets out of the jam without further damage. And we are heading to the 4th inning now. Newman up big as they have a breakout inning and end up plating 5. Step aside right here and be back with more from Cardinal Newman High School, Clyde Smithfield, after this timeout.
Play number 1. Ask kids what they want. My advice to parents and caregivers. I think the most important thing for parents is establishing an element of fun and imagination. I think that's really key. At an early age, it's important for kids to have freedom and have flexibility to create and to imagine and for the game to be fun while teaching fundamentals of the sport. I think it's hard to find that blend, but it's extremely important. Visit projectplay.us to give sports back to kids.
There you see the story, 8 runs, 10 hits for Cardinal Newman. Carrillo has yet to get a runner beyond first base, the lefty Richie Kingsborough. Did you like having a big lead like that, or were you more comfortable in a tight game where you really had to bear down?
You know what, I tell you what, I'll take any lead. But I think the one thing is a factor is, you know, being on the bench for that long of a time, sometimes you cool down a little bit. So to get back in there and start firing away is important.
Justin Sienna leads Napa 3-0 through 4 innings. Game being played just over the hill. Zach Smith will lead it off for Carrillo. Richie Kingsborough, another strike, nice pitch, 0-2. Kingsborough looks good, he's keeping him off balance, keeping the ball down. Smith grounded out his first time up. That one's fouled off.
Yeah, so much for my theory. He's coming out firing strikes. No problem.
Breaking ball just misses, backdoor.
It's a good teaser right there.
I think Mark wanted to call that, but he knew that he was going to get lit up by that first base dugout if he called that a strike.
Oh,
Not that that's ever a factor in an umpire's mind, but, you know, 8-0.
Hey, umpires are human beings.
Coach Bruno is out at third base, so he did not get restricted. Just a verbal warning.
Oh, Richie.
Bouncer to third. Russell throws a strike to first. One away.
Kingsborough, he's establishing a good rhythm. He doesn't take too much in between pitches and keeping his defense on their toes and ready to go.
Gio Lucchesi is next. Takes a strike.
Got it, Richie.
Swing and a miss. Little bouncer fielded by the pitcher, Kingsborough himself. 2 away. Nice job.
Something that you're always proud of as a pitching coach is your PFPs, pitchers fielding practice right there.
Yeah, we'll take a look at it right here. Nice job by Kingsborough. And we get a base hit for Carrillo, their third hit of the game. There it is. Nice job, left field. Solid hit. That was Wesley Allen. He's now aboard.
Nice dig right there.
Johnny Walls is next. Two outs, a runner in first. That's a ball. 2-0. Throw over to first. That was actually Carson Kent that got that base hit. Excuse me. This is Wesley Allen at the plate right now. There's a strike. Carrillo crowd wasn't super fond of that call.
Oh, you gotta know that's coming. It's right there.
Bouncer. That's a fair ball. Russell throws on the run.
Nice play.
And got him at first. Very nice play by the third baseman, Mitch Russell. So Carson Kent gets a base hit. The side is retired. Let's take a look at that play again. He just kind of topped it.
Yeah.
Russell did the right thing, kind of throwing on the run and continuing the play. It looked like it might be a foul ball, but he just barely got him. It's a close one.
And those aren't easy plays to be accurate with.
Oh, once again, if you'd like to apply here at Cardinal Newman High School, still time to get enrolled for the fall. Lots of improvements going on here at the school. New buildings going in. It's going to be a fabulous campus once they get everything done after rebuilding from the fire and then adding on, making it bigger and better than ever. Newman is waiting for you. Apply now at cardinalnewman.org. Go to their admissions page, find out everything you need to do to become a part of it here at Cardinal Newman High School. Connor Grant back out, trying to hold down the fort for Maria Carrillo. Carrillo now has 3 hits in the ball game. As we head to the bottom of the 4th inning. Dave Cox and Mike Knackert bringing you the action here today. Great to have you with me. I don't think we've ever done a game together like this.
We have not.
It's awesome.
I've only been your camera guy.
Okay, that's right. Yeah, I did put you to work last year. I remember that.
I'm glad been promoted.
Gavin Rockleen steps in. Bouncer to third. Similar play. And he pulls him off the bag. As Carson Kent's throw goes just a little bit wide, and Rockleen beats it out.
It's a good try.
Second error of the ball game for Carrillo. And that'll be Justin Sullivan. Sullivan hits the first pitch in left field. That's a base hit.
Second hit of the day.
So Sullivan swinging a hot bat. Here it is. Vero Puello is next. Waves at the first one. Two on for Newman. Here in the bottom of the fourth as they just continue to pound the ball. Way out in front of that one, fouls it off. Misses up and away. Boy, just a sophomore. I'll tell you what, he is a big kid.
He certainly is. He's going to be exciting to watch the next couple of seasons.
Petaluma Casa, kind of a barn burner going on down there in South County. 3-2 to Vero. Bueno, and he slaps it through the right side. He's gone to all fields. Runner will get held up at third. Bueno has his third base hit of the day. Well, he's gone to left, he's gone to center.
Spraying it all over.
He's gone to right.
You got it, John.
It's called going with the pitch.
Going with the pitch.
Bases loaded now for Newman. 12th hit of the ball game. This one's popped up by Headley.
Nice job.
It's caught by Kent. Very nice play by Carson Kent. Thought he was giving way to the shortstop. That ball just kept drifting toward the line, and Carson stayed with it nicely. Good play.
Well done. Those are big outs in this situation. Take those.
Yeah, that's the first out right there. John Headley steps in now. Oh, check it, we're getting a pinch hitter here for Newman. For Quinn Medin. Coach DeBenedetti goes to the bench. And this is Nate Phelps stepping in. Great running back for the football team. Getting a chance to hit here.
Foul ball. They wrapped the knob.
That one hits off the knob of the bat. That's a foul ball.
I don't know about you, but we're always told to make a good act.
Yes, shake your hand a little bit, especially the bases loaded.
Yes.
That's an RBI.
Fall on the ground.
But I know what Nate's thinking. I want to hit.
Absolutely.
I want to hit.
Absolutely. Especially being a football player.
Bouncer to third. They may have a play at the plate, but Carson can't handle it. He was thinking home, I believe.
I can see his eyes. Took it off.
Come on, Shane.
Just a tough day for Carrillo all the way around. 9-0 now, Newman. And Shane Moran is next.
Come on, Shane.
Moran's had a good day.
Yes, he has.
One count. Connor Grant misses outside with that one. Grant's had 2 hits. 2-1 count. Grant hits it hard. Nice stop at second by Walls. Can he get him? Yes. Nice play. Well done. Had to dive to his left, but he made the play. Here it is again. Not an easy play. This ball was hit hard too.
Picked up the RBI in that situation.
Yeah. Yeah, Cardinals do plate their 10th run of the day on that play. And another pinch hitter steps in. Kircher at the plate now.
That's a good pitch.
Kircher takes a strike. There are 2 outs now. Still 2 on for Cardinal Newman. Two-two to Keisho Kircher. Coach DeBenedetti getting some new guys in the ball game here early, the 10-0 lead. And there's strike 3 as he goes down looking. So Newman adds a couple more. They now lead at 10-0 as we're heading to the 5th. I believe the 10-run rule may be in effect. Carrillo's going to have to try to score one right here as we head to the top of the 5th inning.
10-run rule limit. I never really appreciated that. You want to play.
Yeah, you know, and as a coach, that's the tough thing because you're just now starting to get your subs in the game, and then they get shortchanged.
Absolutely.
But, you know, it is what it is. Well, once again, the Cardinal Newman Golf Tournament is coming up June 10th at Windsor Golf Club. You can sign up. Go to the cardinalnewman.org. Go to the events page or the alumni page. Check it out. Get your foursome signed up. The 10th of June at Windsor Golf Club should be a lot of fun. Talked a little bit about some of the upgrades happening here at Cardinal Newman, some of the new facilities. This is the proposed Student Life Center and library. What a beautiful building that's going to be. Right now they're working on and finishing the 2-story classroom building. That's going to be incredible. That's replacing the portables that were burned in the 2017 fire. That's going to be just a fantastic new facility. As Richie Kingsborough will try and complete the game right here. Bunch of defensive changes for Newman. Jack Lazark is now at shortstop for Cardinal Newman. Brady Boyd is now at third base. Got a new catcher in as well. Justice Brinson is behind the plate. We'll try and pick up all those changes. New first baseman as well in the ball game now. Blake Bryson. Bouncer to second. One away as Headley makes the play. Headley still playing second. One out. Stepping up now for Carrillo, new batter.
Pitch right there. Breaking ball on the outside corner.
It's number 27. I don't have a number 27 on the roster or on the scorecard. There's a strike. Sorry about that, young man. We're only as good as the information we are given before the
That's
game
what we
by
have.
the coaches. That one's fouled off.
Wake up that dugout down there.
A wake-up call to everybody down there. One-two pitch on the way. Swung on and missed. Kingsborough, very nice strikeout right there for the second out. So Kingsborough 1 out away. Gabe Henschel is next. That was Dominic Hawes, that last batter. Dominic Hall. And Henschel is hit by the pitch. Right on the toe, I believe. So a runner aboard with 1 out. We're going to get, and this is Austin Ehrlicher now at the plate. And Ehrlicher hits this one to right field. That's a base hit. Henschel's going to hold up at second wisely. As Ehrlicher has the 4th hit of the ball game for Carrillo. Let's check out the swing.
Third time seeing him. Jump on the first pitch, base knock.
So a little life here for Carrillo, their 4th hit of the ball game. This one hit to right field. That's a base hit.
Here we go.
That was Connor Grant swinging the bat. Runners are held up. How about that? Connor Grant, pitcher, steps up and rips one into right field for a base hit. Nice swing. Runner held up. They got a long way to come back. No sense in making it out at the plate. Zach Smith is next. Base is now loaded. Sometimes that final out can be tough to come by. Coach Benedetti is going to have a chat. Some action down in that bullpen. Derek's back to the dugout now. Bases are now loaded. Newman's trying to make a little late noise to extend this game. Zach Smith hits it to short. Nice stop by Crawford. Goes the short way, and that will do it. What a play by Carson Crawford as he comes across backhand. That was a promising play. But Crawford turns it away. Here it is again, our final out of the ball game. Wow, nice stop.
Looks like they're going back out.
Got him by a half step. So Newman wins it. Oh, they're coming out. I guess we're going to move on. I guess there isn't a 10-run rule. Thought it was 10 runs after 5, but maybe the coaches decided not to have that. Carrillo's coming out. All right, we're going to 6th.
Hey, more baseball. Gotta love it.
Or bottom of the 5th, I should say. You know, and I like that. I agree with you. I think, you know, especially with the innings lost due to COVID, why not keep things going?
It's important, you know, get them ready for summer baseball. Don't ever want to waste it in a bat. Big guys coming off the bench, extra work, and have some fun at it no matter the score.
Yeah, that's the big thing for me is just those guys that, you know, have worked so hard and They come in the game.
Yes.
Yeah, they deserve their innings too.
Absolutely.
6-4 Casa now over Petaluma. Good game going on again down south.
Big rival there.
You could say that again. That one's hit well to left field. And it is off the left fielder, Smith. Extra bases leading off the inning. That was Jack Lazard. They're going to give him a hit on that. 13th hit of the game for Cardinal Newman as Lazard rips that one to left field, carried over Zach Smith's head. Stepping up is Blake Bryson now. Nice stop. New catcher in the game for Carrillo. He is not on the roster. That one hit deep in the center field. Nice catch. Wow, running that down to Casey. He had a long way to go for that. That's a very nice catch out in center field.
Track it down.
Let's check that out again. Long run.
Kind of curious to see where the base runner took off.
Nice job. He got a great jump on that. That was beautiful. Daniel Moorhead at the plate now. Runner at third for Newman. Daniel Moorhead trying to make it 11-0. Just hit back up the middle. Henschel, nice play. Long stretch, got him at first, but the run does score.
Down south an RBI.
Yep. That's going to bring up Nate Niehaus. And there's a strike. Nate Niehaus, his first at-bat of the day. 2 outs now. Two and two now.
2-2 and 2. This pitch.
Nice pitch. Connor Grant gets it back to the dugout with a nice strikeout. And now we will move to the 6th.
Newman's offense has been on fire. The only inning they hadn't scored is the first inning.
Yeah, right. I was really expecting kind of a similar game to Wednesday, where it was 3-1. You know, that close game is.
Well, it's been exciting offensively for Newman.
Coach Knack, good to have you with us.
Thank you.
Can't believe we've never done a game together.
You know, this has been fun.
Kinda shocked.
It's very interesting to take in a ball game and announce it and, you know, be a part of the game in a way that I've never been as far as a player, as a coach. So thank you for the invite, and I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Glad you could be here.
Yeah, I hope they don't boo me off stage, so maybe I can come back another time.
There you go. There you go. Right on. No, I'm sure we'll do it again.
Absolutely.
Especially given the fact that, you know, with COVID and everything that's going on,
Sure.
we're going to be doing hopefully a lot of games this summer. Santa Rosa Athletics are going to be playing at Doyle Park. I know some of your guys are going to be on that roster.
Absolutely.
College Woodbat team. Yeah. And yeah, we're hoping to do stuff like that during the summer, maybe a few Little League games as well. If you're a Little League administrator, you'd like to have us do one of your playoff games or some All-Stars, TOC, whatever, get a hold of us. Go to ysn365.com, go to our contact page, send us an email. Give me a call. We'll try and work it out, make things happen for your organization.
I think it's great, you know, to have the kids get on TV and expose them to, you know, baseball and to be able to watch it. It's a real treat.
Our Roku channel will be ready soon. You can get us on your smart TV via Roku through the Team One Sports app, but we're getting our very own Roku channel, ysn365.com, our very own app. Should be ready here in the next few days. And we're not only going to have the current games and the recent games, but we're going to have a category, a row of Game of the Week classics as well. Justin Siena beat Napa 3-0. Nick Andrew threw a complete game shutout for the Braves.
You know, since we're on the subject of baseball today, what do you think about the talk about the pitching mound being moved about a foot?
I don't know
back
about that one.
Yeah, well, they're testing it out.
New pitcher Evan Sandoval is on the bump for Newman. We get a ground ball. Yeah, I heard about that. I heard about that league. They're going to try that in, and that'll be interesting. Kingsborough ends up going 5 innings, giving up 5 hits. He walked 3, struck out 2. Really kind of relied on his defense more than anything. It was Gio Casey grounding out.
Nice pitch.
Strike 2.
It's a good breaking ball. It's real sharp.
Carson Kent at the plate. He had that nice base hit last time up. Takes one outside. Nice waist pitch. Now it's fouled off. Evan Sandoval, right-hander. Trying to keep the score right here. 1-2 count, 1 out. Carson Kent takes that one up high for a ball, 2-2.
Job. Came back with
Bouncer
it.
foul.
You know, a lot of times I think young pitchers, you know, if they let one hang, they won't come back with it. So it's good to see him do that.
There's strike 3. Wesley Allen is next.
Gotta go, Evan.
Bouncer foul out front, 0-2. Allen looking for his first hit of the day. He's grounded out a couple times. Newman defense has been solid. Allen's popped up.
There's a good test.
Gavin Rogleen has it out in right field. He's done a nice job working on that sun. So Sandoval has a nice quick inning. And Newman continues to shut them out. And we are moving to the bottom of the 6th inning. Newman's still up big. We'll take a break right here and be back. Newman's turn to hit. We come to the bottom half of the inning after this.
Play number 8, emphasize prevention. This is for coaches, parents, caregivers, anybody who oversees the development of a child. Here we go. The number 1 rule we got to follow, we got to take our egos out of the game. It's not about us. It's about our children. And when we do everything we can to reduce their stress and anxiety, to not give them a fear of failure, guess what? We reduce their risk of getting injured. So we all need to support our children by taking our egos out of the game.
I'm liking Puello.
So here we go, 11-0. Batter is Brady Boyd for Cardinal Newman. I like Brady's approach. He just comes right up and swings the bat. First pitch, curveball.
Definitely not going to get cheated today.
Just missed inside. There's a strike. Connor Grant's looked good. I like his approach on the mound as well.
Absolutely.
Pretty good hitter, too. He got a base hit. This one's popped up into center field. Long run. Catching up with it. Casey. One away.
Covered a lot of ground on that.
Fly balls have been an adventure today for everybody. The ball's doing weird things. The wind's kind of swirling a little bit. The sun is kind of bright. The wind's kind of shifted a little bit, too, as the game's gone on. First pitch swinging. And that was popped up by Tyler Nordby, second out.
I've been impressed with Connor, coming in, shutting it down, getting outs.
Nate Phelps will be next. it up. First base side. Here we go. Another adventure.
Nice job.
And it is taken by the second baseman. That time, Walls, who stayed with that one. So Connor Grant puts another 0 on the board. Nice job, young man. Good job. And we are now heading to the 7th inning. And there is no 7th inning stretch now.
You know, I missed that part when you don't have the 9-inning game.
11-0, Newman over Carrillo. We'll be right back with more here on YSN365.com.
Play number 3, encourage sport sampling. And my advice to parents and caregivers is allow your kids to explore as many activities as possible, which will help them explore who they really are. Something I'm most proud of, even to this day as an adult, I was the only 3-sport athlete in my graduating class of nearly 700 people. And that was just something why I felt pride was every single season I was a part of a new team. I had new friends and several different groups of people that I was getting to know and learn from. And then each sport, cross country, basketball and soccer, taught me different lessons about competition, about teamwork, and about personal growth. And so when I think back really about my experience in high school, being a 3-sport athlete has really helped me be a better professional and be a better teammate with so many different people. And I think that variation of sport was a big reason why.
New pitcher on for Cardinal Newman, Mason Lerma, the left-hander. We'll try and get the final 3 outs for Coach Derek DiBenedetti. So we move along to the bottom of the 7th inning. A bunch of defensive changes as well. We'll try to catch up with those. Six ball game, bottom of the 5th. Petaluma and Casa in a barn burner.
Wow.
This is Jimmy Serini stepping up now for Maria Carrillo. Lerma on the bump. Third pitcher of the day for Cardinal Newman. Kingsborough went the first 5. This was lifted to center field. Nathan Phelps is out there and he makes the catch. 1 away. Hall will be the next hitter. Hits the first pitch to left field. This is Niehaus. 2 away. And now it'll be Hinchel.
You know, even with all the runs being scored, this game's got a potential to be done in 2 hours, maybe just under.
It's not bad.
No.
Hinchel has been on base all 3 times today. Fouls that one off. Single, walk, and a hit by pitch. One and one to Hinchel. 1-2. Lerma trying to get the final out. Casa just retook the lead down at Petaluma, 7-6. Two. That was a close one. Hinchel fouls that one off. Count remains It's 2-2. And that's going to do it. Final pitch of the ball game. And this one is a final. So Newman wins it 11-0. How about that?
Wow.
Not a great day for Carrillo. Feel for Coach Bruno and his squad, as they just couldn't get anything going today.
Well, Newman, they were ready to hit, and they did their job.
All right, well, we'll have to put our heads together and come up with a player of the game, post-game, brought to you by Community First Credit Union. Our Community First Credit Union post-game show is next, so stay tuned for that. The final, once again, Carrillo 11, Newman 11, Carrillo 0. We'll be back in 2 minutes with our Community First Credit Union player of the game.
You matter. And it matters what you do. Your actions affect those around you and your community. It matters who you buy from, where you bank, your footprint on the environment. Since 1959, there's been a local financial cooperative that is distinctively different from a bank. Its charter requires it to do good. Good for its members, their kids, and the communities where they live. That cooperative is Community First Credit Union. Anyone in the counties of Sonoma, Napa, Mendocino, Marin, or Lake can join. By banking with a credit union instead of a bank, not only do you get better rates, lower and fewer fees, but your locally earned dollars stay local. With Community First, you help people, businesses, and the schools where you live. Community First is also a leader in tech conveniences. The first with contactless debit cards, perfect in this pandemic era. We were the first locally based bank or credit union with an app to make deposits via your smartphone. And the first with 24/7 virtual banker powered by artificial intelligence.
I want a bank where I get more.
I want a bank where my community gets more.
Quiero un banco donde hablen mi idioma.
I want a bank where 80% of management are women.
I want a bank where I can get the most free ATMs nationally. We want a bank that teaches us money. About money.
Bank where it matters to you, personally, ethically, locally. Community First, started by local teachers in 1959, is here for good.
All right, here we are. 11-0 is our final score here on the Community First Credit Union post-game show, and I am pleased to introduce our player of the game, none other than Vero Hawaiu. Big game today at the plate for you, Vero. Congratulations. Let's get your mic set up right there. Offense was the story today, and I had a talk with Coach Benedetti before the game about the Carrillo pitching staff and how good they are, and he said, well, their job is going to be to try to shut us down today, and he was right. You guys really had great approaches at the plate. Talk about the strategy going into a game against a guy like Gary Eady, who's been so successful.
Yeah, you know, Gary Eady's got a good arm. You know, I got to play with him for a little bit. You know, our approach has stayed the same: attack fastball and always take advantage of the first pitch. And you know, we prepared pretty darn good for this game and this week, so it showed today.
Big game for you. 3 for 3, had a double, he had 3 RBIs, and what I really liked about your hitting today is you went to all fields. You know, tell us about your approach, particularly against a lefty versus lefty, and how you're able to spray the ball around.
Yeah, you know, all the hits were 2 strikes. my approach was just to put the ball in play and make the defense work. And I know that I trusted my hitting a lot. So just putting the ball in play was the main goal today. And luckily it went in my favor.
You guys had that big 5-run inning that really got things going. And you guys hit around. So how contagious can hitting be when guys are starting to hit the ball, you're getting some success at the plate, and it kind of catches on fire?
Yeah, you know, when the whole lineup gets through and puts the ball in play, we can be a really dangerous team. And today it showed 13 hits, really good up and down the order. So yeah.
You made a couple big plays on defense today early in the game that may have gone unnoticed. One was to save the throw at first base that could have put Carrillo in business there earlier in the game, and also, you know, on the pop fly. It was anything down the right field was tough today with the sun, but
yeah,
you made some big plays. Tell us about how you pride yourself on your defense.
Just keep the ball in front, and whenever there's a pop up on my side, I'm gonna try my best to get that ball. So.
Right on. Well, your teammates are right here. You know, look at these guys, man. We got an audience. Vero Puello.
Big group of guys. For sure. Big group of guys.
Fun game today. You guys are kind of on a roll, right? I mean, this season's going well for you guys, and you guys are getting to play, which is the nice thing, right?
Yeah. Just the fact that we're out here playing, it's absolutely better than nothing. So.
Got to give a little shout out to Richie Kingsborough. He had a great start today. Pitched very well for you guys. Talk about him as a pitcher and what he brings to the table for you guys.
You know, Richie, the dude's worked his tail off these past couple of months. You know, he went from a 1-inning guy to being in the rotation, and you can see how hard he's been working, and it's shown on the mound. So, tip my cap off to Richie. Another good game from him.
Right on. All right, 11-0 is the final. Big 3-hit day for you, Vero Puello. Congratulations, and we look forward to seeing you again soon.
Thank you.
All right, there you have it on our Community First Credit Union post-game show. Vero Puello got 3 hits today, 3 runs batted in, and an 11-0 win for Cardinal Newman. That's going to do it for our coverage today. Hope you have enjoyed it. For Mike Knackard, our director Brian Leach, and all of us here at YSN365.com, I'm Dave Cox saying goodbye. And thanks for watching. We'll see you again real soon right here on YSN365.com.